Good morning. So, up since about 4 o'clock, however, I got incredible sleep. I was either reading or listening, I've been consuming a lot last week, and someone said they used to think that sleep is something that happens to them, rather than sleeping something you should go after. And that was a big change. I mean, for those of you who've been following for a while, sleep has never been something that I was really good at. I'm good at a lot of things, sleep wasn't one of them. But that's changed dramatically over the last 3 months. And especially now, I have looked at supplementation, training, behavior and stuff, and man, it feels good to sleep, goodness. So last night, I think I read for a little bit, and I must have fallen asleep at like 8, maybe just after. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, just before 4. So about 7.5 hours of dead, so I didn't hear a thing, nothing. And so I woke up. I had a coaching client at 5:30, so I woke up just before 4, thought, what should I do now? Let me go train. So I had a proper training session, really good, and there is no downside to that. And then had coffee, so my client got ready. Now I'm at the office. There's no internet, which is a bit of a shit show, but yeah, we'll work around it. I might go to the coffee shop downstairs. A couple of clients later on today, one tonight, training in between. I'm planning some new trips for Wild Eye, which hopefully I'm going to try and get up and running hopefully in the next 2 weeks, but yeah, I want to get those done. Kind of more landscape-based, Utah, New Mexico. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully in February next year, the first one. Hopefully October next year, the second one. And if you've missed it, somewhere in between, I am presenting in Chicago on the 4th of December at the Chicago Photo School. So I've got to finish my presentation, details, send it through to them as well. So if you are in the Chicago area, would love to meet up and come and join the presentation. I posted a new blog or a journal entry on my website, and the idea is that you got to take care of yourself first, and to me that is physical and mental health. Now there is absolutely zero downside, none, to taking care of yourself, none. You are making excuses about why you can't train, why you don't meditate, why you can't take care of your mental health, why. And you know why I can call you on your bullshit? Is because I used to be the same. I could very easily just wake up in the morning, I don't want to train, get home in the afternoon, and on my diary it says training time or fitness or whatever it is. No, let me just have coffee first. Let me just do this first. How do you expect to be good at anything in life? How do you expect to excel at anything in life if you can't take care of yourself? If you can't buckle down and do some hard physical work? If you can't look at your own mental health and see what you need? It's so many people out there are bitching and moaning about, oh, I can't get this and I can't get this right and I'm struggling with this. Well, start with yourself. Maybe start there. Start there. There is no downside. There is no downside. And I said this to my one client this morning as well, is, you know what, if you get into proper physical training and you really fucking push hard, regardless of how shitty your day is going to be from there on and how hard you think it is or the difficult things you're going to have to do, if you push really hard and you take control of your training session and you go hard, you know that when you've finished, that is the hardest thing that you're going to have to do today, and it's done. Everything from there is just easier. It's pop psychology, it's reverse psychology, but it fucking works. I promise you it works. It's amazing. What else? You're looking, it's kind of the end of the year type vibe. It's funny. In South Africa, always, the end of the year, people start getting grumpy because they want stuff done yesterday and they feel they have to get stuff done yesterday, so everybody's tense. And then you've got this dichotomy with walking downstairs here at the office and at the restaurants and stuff downstairs. People are having Christmas parties and end of year parties and what have you. It's a very strange time we're going into now, second half October and November. So I am buckling down for the rest. I'm doing so over October. We'll talk about that now. But yeah, November. And then in December, I'm traveling for the first 2 weeks of the month, back on the 14th or something. Chicago for 3 nights and then into Iceland. And then I think in the new year, depending if I can pull off this Utah trip in February, I'm only traveling in May, I think. But yeah, it's all systems go, it's going well. I have a new phone, by the way. I'm recording on my new phone. Very, very strange incident with a rock and a swimming pool. But let's not talk about that. And then, so when I got my phone, so the last time I backed up my phone before the very unfortunate incident of October 2022, where I lost my iPhone 12 Pro Max, I had a backup which is about 2 or 3 weeks old. Yeah, so I didn't have everything. My photos, luckily on my photo camera roll, that I back up in real time, so that was fine. But when I then had the choice to restore the phone to its former glory and to have it exactly the same, I decided not to. I decided to go through and manually do it and not include the apps that I, number one, don't use, and number two, don't add value. Because the news, what a clusterfuck of negativity. Not interested. I'm not interested. So I redid the phone. It's a new thing. It's clean. It's neat. There's not much social media on there. There's almost no news on there. It's all practical stuff that I use. And if it is stuff that I use, it's value. Those are the small steps. But people think, oh, my life is negative. Yes, because you're not doing anything about it. You're not allowed to complain if you don't talk about what's wrong and try and do something. So anyway, Sober October. So the idea, I think it started on the Rogan podcast years ago. They've got their own thing. But so what I'm doing is 500 calories of exercise per day. I'm doing 2 minutes of deliberate cold exposure each day, and then an hour work on the side hustle as such. All easy. The 500 calories though, so this is day, what is today? Today is the 17th. I haven't missed a day yet. I'm not planning to. But that's 17 days on the trot of training, no off days, which is fine. But holy shit, for the last 3 sessions, I had to go deep to get the 500. This morning was a strong session, another one coming up this afternoon. But over the weekend and Friday, body was tired, mind was tired. And it's just like it stands still, and it's so close to tapping out. And just think, okay, fine, let me just take an off day. But no, it's not necessary. There's ways you can motivate yourself. You can listen to music, you can do podcasts. You can just harden the fuck up and get shit done. But to me, the upside of having done those things feeling flat, the upside is dramatically more than the rest I would have gotten had I gone to sit on the couch and watch Friends. You know what I mean? So it's been good. I am looking, I've got 1 or 2 interesting ideas I want to play with in November, because I'm only traveling for 4 days in November. And that's uncommon for me. I don't often have 2 months almost back to back. So next year, I've got almost 5 months beginning of the year, depending if the Utah trip happens, of getting stuck in. And again, go check out the blog on my website, the journal entry. I think it's called Take Care of Yourself First. There is no downside to looking after yourself physically and mentally. None, zero, nothing. You will only be better from it. So I'm thinking of how, after Sober October, how I'm gonna manage that and kind of keep pushing at the same intensity, because it's feeling good, body's feeling good, it's good. It's good. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to see if the internet's back. It doesn't look so by the look of the people. I see how they're working. It doesn't look like it. So, but that's it for now. I am going to see if I can record a few more of these this week. But yeah, it's just, I'm in a momentum. When you've got energy builds energy, momentum builds momentum. So getting a lot of good stuff done. And while that's happening, keep it going. That's it for now. Honest question, yes or no, for question of the day. Do you take care of yourself mentally and physically? Let me know in the comments. Leave me a question on the website. Or a question, your comment on the website. I'm going to go and do some work. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye for now.